Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to solve another recent array related coding problem. It's on Leetcode 3314. Construct the minimum bitwise array 1. So let's start. You are given an array nums consisting of n prime integers. You need to construct an array ans of length n such that for each index I, the bitwise or of answer of I and answer of I plus 1 is equal to nums of I. Right, so that's what we want to construct a array basically. Additionally, you must minimize each value of answer of I in the resulting array. If it's not possible to find such a value for answer of I, then you have to just put -1 for that, right? So that's what the problem statement says. So we'll go through the constraint. The nums dot length is maximum 100, right? And numbers itself in that array will range between 2 to 1000 inclusive, and this is a prime number basically. So you can see for example this example, right? 11, 13, 31, all are prime numbers. So you have to find out a number where that number and uh, that number plus 1 or should give you this 11. For example, 9 and 10, 9 or 10 will give you 11 basically, correct? So that is the smallest number that will give you this. Okay, so 12 or 13 will give you 13, so you have to put 12 here. And for this one, 15 or 16 will give you 31, right? So if you do OR operation, then 15 or 16 gives you 31, so that's why you have to put 15 here. This is another example they gave us. For 2 there is no possible number, so you will put -1, right? For 3 the possible numbers are 1, or when you do 1 or 2 then you get 3 basically. So 1 you will put here. Okay, here you will put 4 because 4 or 5 will give you 5. Okay, and then here you will put 3 because 3 or 4 will give you 7, and 3 is the smallest number that follows this condition, right? 3 or 4 gives you 7, so that's what they have explained it here. So that's what we want to find out. Okay, so one quick observation that you will see here is that for this answer, this number will always be smaller than this number basically, right? It will be always smaller than this number if it exists. Okay, otherwise it will be -1 basically, right? So if that is the case, then what we can do to solve this problem, we can start looping actually for each number 0 to that number. So for example, what we will do, 0 to 7, in this case 7, right? So we will start looping from 0 to 7, right? And for each number we will start checking if that number is satisfying the condition. For example, we will check 0 or 1. If it satisfies the condition 1 or 2, then eventually you will reach 3 or 4, you will check, right? 3 or 4 you will check, and it will give you 7, correct, the number. Then you will break basically, right? So it means that you found out your number 3, so you will put that number 3 here, right? So this is the quick way you can solve this problem. So because we don't know exactly which will be the smallest number, so it means that you have to check from 0 to that number itself, right? So this is how the code looks like. So the code itself is very simple. So min bitwise array is what we are implementing. Array which is a list of integer is given to us, and this method is going to return int array, which is the array we have constructed, right? So here we'll create one answer array which will be having the same length as the original list, right? And then we'll start going through each number here, right? For I is equal to 0, I is less than array dot size I plus plus, array dot get of I will give you the current number. You get the current number here. First you put answer of I is equal to -1, so we'll initialize that value with -1, and we will hope that we will find out some value here in this for loop. So what we will try to do in this for loop, we will try checking the values, the possible value from 0 to that number, right? 0 to this number. So it should be you should only go until less than that number, right? Because if that value exists, then it will be smaller than that number, and then you will start incrementing possible value. Here you will check if possible value or possible value plus 1. If this combination gives you, or this or operation gives you the number, then you found out your value. Then you will put that value in your answer of I. Answer of I is equal to possible value, and you will break because you already found that value, and you will again go to the next number in the for loop, right? So this break, you are breaking from this inner for loop. Okay, this is important, but outer for loop will still continue because you still want to check remaining numbers, right? So this is the way you can uh, create this array answer, and at the end you have to just return this answer array, and this should solve the problem. This is the order of n square solution because there is a nested for loops, which is perfectly fine for this case because the numbers are pretty limited here, right? Nums.length is 100, so it's fine. So we will now compile this code and make sure it compiles and runs correctly against the test cases. So as you can see, the code is working correctly and giving us correct answers here, right? So we are getting correct answer 9, 12, 15. Now is the time to submit this code to the Leetcode and make sure this code gets accepted by the Leetcode. So as you can see on the left side, the code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. It is 69.57% faster than other submissions. So this is the way you can solve this problem 3314, construct the minimum bitwise array 1. So I hope you understood this approach clearly. So what we have done, so since we don't know what number will be there right in the answer array, we started checking from 0 to the given number less than that number, right? And we'll try checking for each combination, right? Like from for example, in this case 3, in this case 3, you will check 0 to 0 or 1, then 1 or 2, then 2 or 3, and then 3 or 4. When you check 3 or 4, then you find out 7 basically, right? And that's the place where you will stop because you found out your answer, right? So that's the way you can find out this possible value. So I hope you understood this Java code clearly, and we already analyzed its time complexity in squared and the answer array we have to create here, and it will be size of n, so that you can explain as a space complexity. So I hope this example helped you understand this problem easily and clearly, and if it did, then please give it a thumbs up to this video, give it a like to this video, subscribe to this channel. Your subscription is really important and it's really valuable for the channel. It helps and supports this channel. On this channel, we create content to help others learn more data structures, algorithmic concepts, as well as programming, computer science related concepts and problem solving that is useful for them during their interview preparation. Guys, it takes lots of efforts, time to create these examples and to create these images. So if you really want to appreciate our efforts, then please subscribe to our channel right away and click on that bell notification icon. Give it a like for this video, share this video as much as possible with your friends so they will also watch and learn from these videos. If you want to improve upon your skills of data structures and algorithms, then the important playlists we have created for you on this channel are graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, problems solved by using important programming techniques such as binary search, um, recursion, memoization, dynamic programming, as well as how to use and apply BFS and DFS on graphs, matrices, and trees. There are important problems solved by using stacks, queues, priority queues, min heap, max heap, arrays, linked list, hash map, hash set, tree map, and a lot of other data structures, which are very important from interview perspective. So don't forget to check out those playlists. They will definitely give you a good preparation, help you learn more computer science related and concepts and programming concepts as well as programming techniques. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.